Hi, welcome to another session here. So in this example, we'll be seeing how to attach a weapon to a particular character. So if you see here, we have a third person blueprint and we have attached, an axe to this character, right? And we'll be seeing how to attach a prop. It can be a gun, it can be the axe or something like that to our current scene actually there, right? So we're just looking how to attach only a prop. That's it from this session today. So let's get started. I start with a new project. So I'm taking directly a blank or maybe a blank third person also and say it as attach prop. Start with this, right? So from the Quixel bridge, I'll be adding one prop here. So Warhammer. So right click here and then just say add to the current project. It will be added to your current scene. So then I'm just setting up my layout to classic layout. So fine. So here we have a prop and this is just the basic brand new environment what we have. So into this, I'm adding my third person. The reason is when I hit play, I'll not be seeing any third person character here. So I'm just adding a third person here. Go to the add project and use the add feature pack content. Go and say third project actually. That's great. So once it is done, let's set up your world settings and just change the glare mode to a third person category. Now the minute you hit play, you see a character comes up and she's walking around the same. Now you want to attach a prop to this one. So let's see how we'll get started. So come back. So very first, what you need to do is you need to get into the blueprints here. Select the blueprint and just say double click on the blueprint now. So it's open a tab here. Go to the viewport. Once you see the viewport, so this is how you have your prop and objects and everything is set up. So select your blueprint here. And now it's from your channel here, from your details panel. So start looking for some skeleton mesh there. So you can just see from here. Can you see here? So we have a skeletal mesh right now. Click here and browse on your project. So this is the first thing which we need to do from the blueprint. Select your blueprint third person character and click on the SMQ sample. Load it. So you can just go ahead to the viewport. Now this is what it's a skeletal mesh right now. Now double click on the skeletal mesh too. All right. So inside this, get into the bones parameter. So we'll be entering into the bones. You can start seeing the bones actually there. Or if you want to be see visible the names of the bones, you can see the bone labels. So you can just enable it out. You can see each and every bone there. So in this example, now I want to add a prop to your one of your left hand or right hand. Just search for HAND hand and you'll get as a IK underscore hand. So this is the prop what we have. Once on top of it, once it has been selected, right click on top of the bone and use a method called as add socket. Use this. This is going to add a socket to that. Once the socket has been added, right click on top of it once again. Use an option called add preview asset. Now you can search for hammer. So I think, yeah, search here. Right, can you see that? We have a hammer prop has been attached. Load it. So we have a hammer prop here. Now select a hand socket. Use your move tool. Try to align your hammer. Maybe I can just turn off this bone names. I can see that prop goes nicely into your hand. That's good. So try to keep it up there. That's pretty good. Once it is done, make sure you're going to hit save to this. So now for the from the blueprint, we went into the skeletal mesh, and then we created a from the giant join, we created a socket, and we attached a prop to our socket. That's it we did now. So just we're saving this option right now. That's fine. Now come back to our preview here. So you still see a character has been attached with this. Now I can just close these two tabs right now. Come back to third person. Now you see there's nothing has been added. So what you need to do, you need to go here to here from the components mode, add an option called static mesh component. Once it is done, select the static mesh and then start search for your again HAMMER hammer, one hammer. You get your hammer actually there. Now this hammer need to attach to your one of your joint here, correct? So from the top, can you see there's an option called as sockets and parent socket. We remember that we handed to right hand, search the bone by selecting the socket, click on it. I think maybe you need to connect it here and then say HAND, and I'm going to click on the right hand now. Can you see it starts moving? That's good. Now, maybe you can just reset its positions altogether. It come back to its place. I can just shift it and turn on the snap and just try to place it in its nice place. Right? In case if you don't want to see the real time for time being, maybe you can turn off from here. Go ahead and turn on the real time. So that's going to stop your playing animation there. So set up this. Nice. It's been all in perfect. Now come back to your real time. Now you can see it has been attached to our character. Once it is done, hit the button called save here and you can close this. Now the minute you hit play, you see a character comes up with a hammer or axe or something, and you can see it's move along with your character. Hope this session will be helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session.